Hi YouTube, it's Kyger1324. This is part 2 of my PS2 collection. So let's just get straight down to it. Maximo, this is like an unofficial, I guess you could say a sequel to Ghouls and Goblins. It's like a like a 3D version of Ghouls and Goblins. This game's hard, but it's actually not a bad game, but it's hard as fuck. Battlefield 2, Modern Combat. Again, some of these games were included in that bundle deal I brought. Kart Racing Championship. Kart Fury Championship Racing. This is an arcade game. It's actually pretty good. It's actually a really good arcade racing game. I actually enjoyed this game. Max Payne 2. I've got all the Max Payne games now, which I'm glad. I don't think I've ever played Max Payne 2. I've heard that it's really good though, so I'll definitely be giving this a go at some point. NHL 2005. Again, it was in that bundle. Another shit game. Fur Fighters, Vigo's Revenge. This game is just... well, the multiplayer at least is just boring. I don't know about the single player, but the multiplayer isn't very fun. I know that much. The second Maximo game, Army of Zin. I'm not sure. I think there might be 3 Maximo games. I'm not sure. Again, it's just a sequel to the first Maximo game. Not bad games, actually. Quite good. Red Dead Revolver. I don't know why this game got good reviews. Probably good at the time, but I played it and I just really couldn't get into this game. It's just not that great of a game, in my opinion. SOCOM 3, Navy SEALs. I haven't played it, so again, it's like one of those tactical shooters. Like this one, Ghost Recon 2. Ghost Recon was big on the PlayStation. Star Wars Starfighter. This isn't actually a bad Star Wars game. Actually, it's a good. It's not nothing that's gonna blow you away, but it's not bad actually. It's not a bad Starfighter game. I know maybe it's based around episode 1, but it's not too bad. Sylphied, The Lost Planet. It's a shmup. Heard this isn't great, but it's not bad either. It's nice to have shmups on the PS2. One of the greatest games of all time on the PlayStation, Simpsons Hit and Run. If you have a PlayStation 2, you have to have this game. Awesome game. This was the GTA for kids. Well, at least we thought it was until we get older and we realised it's not open world, it's just one big circuit. But I love this game. Anyway, I love the Simpsons Hit and Run. I need to get Road Rage. I brought this Midway Arcade Treasures 3 for one reason. It came with Hydro Thunder, which is one of my favourite racing games. And it comes with 8 racing games, arcade racing games, which is really good. Hydro Thunder is my favourite. One of my favourite racing games of all time, RC Revenge Pro. I love this game. I just remember playing this so much back in the day. I think it was on PlayStation 1, just RC Revenge, and then Pro came out on the PS2. Awesome racing kart game. And Splinter Cell was in that bundle deal. I have them all on Xbox. Def Jam Vendetta. This is like a wrestling / fighting game. It's not bad actually. It's actually pretty fun. I've played a little bit of it with Ryan. You've got like some rappers on here as well. DMX, Ludacris, Scarface, Method Man, Redman. Pretty fun. It plays similar to maybe WWE All Stars, that sort of over the top wrestling. Enter the Matrix, a game that I played a lot of as a kid. This game was awesome back in the day. It's not bad to play now, but it's when you play it now, I got to a part with the sniper and it's like I can barely see anything. But still, I played this game a lot as a kid. Colin McRae Rally 04 was in that bundle deal. Again, rally games. I like racing games. Rally games are quite fun. Dynasty Warriors 3. I love my Dynasty Warriors, but I think this is actually the hardest one. Actually, this one is actually quite hard. Actually, not bad though. Not a bad Dynasty Warriors game. Legend of K. It's a platform action game. I know they've actually done a remake of this game, a remastered version on the Xbox, Wii U, and I think maybe PS4. So it obviously must have been a good game. Midway Arcade Treasures, again, it's got a bunch of things. I have this on the Xbox as well. You know, Smash TV, my favourite one on here. Some good ones like Joust, Rampage, Defender, Spy Hunter. So a lot of classic Midway games. Justice League Heroes. This is similar to Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but it isn't as good as Marvel Ultimate Alliance. But it's not a bad game either. It's actually not bad game where you play as the Justice League and be Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Martian Manhunter, and I believe Cyborg as well. Oh no, Zentana, I think. I'm not sure. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow. It looks quite good actually. It's a hack and slash co-op game as well, so I'll give this one a go. One of my favourite Warhammer games. There's some good Warhammer games. This is the first person shooter, Fire Warrior. You play as a Cow Fire Warrior. Awesome game. You play against Imperial Guard, Space Marines, and Chaos. Awesome game. And another game that I love to be Spartan Total Warrior. This game is awesome. Hack and slash at its best. This is just one of my favourite games to play. I've been playing it actually. I might need to continue it when I go back to playing PS2. Medal of Honor Frontline, had this on GameCube as well, but it was in that bundle deal, so I'll take it. Again, a game that I played a lot of as a kid, True Crime New York City. Nothing great now, but I used to love playing this game back in the day. Awesome game. Intellivision Lives. It's like got 60 Intellivision games on there. I know the Intellivision is considered to be, obviously was better than the Atari in terms of graphics and power, but it's not as good of a console. The Atari did a lot better. But still, it's nice to have that to play some Intellivision games. At least to test them out. I don't have an Intellivision. Might get one when I'm older. When I get my own play. Resident Evil Dead Aim. This is a light gun game. Heard this isn't too bad either. So you can use the G-Con as well. Flipnik. I put this up after watching a Metal Jesus video. Metal Jesus Rocks. He does some really good videos. And he said this game is actually good. It's a pinball game, but it's also like an action, like as a story, I think. I don't know, but I've heard this is actually a really good pinball game, and I love my pinball. And Tony Hawk Underground. I love the old Tony Hawk games, especially I think Underground. This one was my favourite. I remember you could do the cars. Remember you could do that dirt buggy, and I think you could be Gene Simmons in this. I'm not sure. I know you could be someone from Kiss in it. I got an exploder light. I managed to find this from Keck, and it was £1. I picked it up because these things are getting harder to find. It just comes with a bunch of cheats and things like that for the PlayStation. It's nice to pick these up every now and then. FIFA 2003, not a lot to say about that. England International Football 2004. Again, not a lot to say about that. Crazy Frog Racer 2. I like this game. It's a kart racing game. Not amazing, but it's not bad either. Same with this Crazy Frog Racer 1. Gotta have both. Metal Arms Glitch in a System. I've heard this is actually a good like platforming action game actually. I've heard it's quite good. FIFA Street 2, my favourite football game. I just love the customization and the tricks in this game. Awesome game. FIFA 2004. I have 2 copies of this actually now. I think they're the same one, so it doesn't matter. And 2005 again. I actually picked this up yesterday actually in the recent pickups. I was going to save this for my recent pickups when I got all my stuff from Amazon, but I might as well just put it in a collection now. X-Files Resist or Serve. It's a survival horror game similar to Resident Evil. I've heard it's not too bad. Rally Fusions. I actually forgot to mention I think this is a sequel to the Race of Champions on PlayStation 1. So if it's anything like that, it's going to be quite hard. America's 10 Most Wanted. Terrible game. Battle Construction Vehicles. Again, picked some of these up yesterday. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Awesome dungeon crawler game. RPG. Chaos Legion. Haven't played this, don't know a lot about it. Same with this. World War Zero. It looks like an okay first person shooter. I may have played this game on the PC. I can't remember. And the first Sims. I don't think this works, so I might have to get it resurfaced. 50 Cent Bulletproof. I talked about the 50 Cent games, and actually they're quite good, and this is no different. It's not a bad 50 action game. Godzilla Save the Earth. The Godzilla games, these ones are quite good. Fighting games. I've seen the Angry Video Game Nerd when he did his Godzilla video and he showed off the games. They were awesome, so I had to pick this one up. Getting harder to find Godzilla games in a while. Sledstorm. It's like a snowmobile racing game. Don't know a lot about it. Matrix Path of Neo. Much better than the first Matrix game. But again, this was a game I played a lot of back in the day as well. So again, it's just nostalgia for me. NBA Live 07. Basketball game. This was in that bundle deal that I bought for 20 quid. And Kingdom Hearts. I know this game isn't expensive online now, but I've actually played a little bit of this, and I actually like this game actually. I know it's Final Fantasy meets Disney, so it's got a nice sort of metallic effect on it. I'm going to put that over here. In this box over here, I'm putting all the games that I'm going to play when I get back into the PS3. Devil May Cry Special Edition. Devil May Cry 3. Probably my favourite Devil May Cry game. I love playing as Virgil, to be honest. I prefer playing as Virgil. His campaign was a lot easier. Tony Hawk Project 8. Again, I love the Tony Hawk games. I've played a lot of them. The new ones aren't very good. Super Buster Move 2. Like puzzle game. Heard these are quite fun. Definitely will give this game a go at some point. Total Overdose. This is an awesome game. It's just over the top action. It's just the Chili Con Carne on PSP is like a slimmed down version of this. It's a really good game. Showdowns Legends of Wrestling. This I picked this up when it went down in price actually. It looked really good. It's like it's got a lot of it's like Legend, so it looks pretty cool actually. I'll give this one a go at some point. Sensible Soccer 2006. This is like a bobblehead type football game. I remember playing this. It's not great, but I remember playing it. Haven Call of the King. It's a platforming game. Not a very good one at that, but it's okay. The First Sniper Elite. It's actually a really tough game actually. I know Sniper Elite's quite a tough game, but this one I think is the hardest out of the 3. Tough game, but good. Really good really shows off how great the AI works on the PS2. If you're looking for a game that shows off how good a PS2 can be, this game does it well. Soldier of Fortune Gold Edition. First person shooter, over the top, gory, my kind of game. Dynasty Wars 5 Extreme Legends. I want to get all the Dynasty Warrior games. So yeah, it's nice to have the Extreme Legends one. Looks pretty cool. I don't think I've played this version of it. I think I played 5, but not Extreme Legends. And the Herb Sims in the City. This was an awesome Sims game. Not as much customization as the other Sims game, but this one's where you actually get to go round and do jobs and things. It's actually a pretty fun game, actually. The Sims 2 Castaway, again, this one plays like the Sims 2 on PS2, another console. Actually a pretty fun game, actually. Actually a pretty fun survival, I guess you could say survival game. But very loosely. You can be friends with monkeys on this game, which is funny. I like this game actually. One complaint I have about it does get hard to find where you're going sometimes, so you need to memorise it. It's probably one of the greatest series, in my opinion. Time Splitters 2. Some people prefer this one over the third one. I can see why, but I do enjoy Time Splitters 2 a lot. Have to have it on the PS2. I played it a lot on the GameCube, at least Time Splitters 2. The third one is my favourite. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Probably considered to be the best out of the Metal Gear Solid games up until the 5th one. It came in this nice sleeve actually. I've never seen it. It's some really nice artwork. I still want to get the Substance Edition. Love this game. This game really took it up a notch. It took survival with stealth, where you eat animals, and it's actually a really good game. Some of the best boss fights on this game. The end is probably considered the best boss fight of all time. X-Men 2 Rise of Apocalypse, Legends 2. It's similar, plays very similar to Ultimate Alliance, which I like that game as well. Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots. It's a platforming Nicktoons game. You can play like SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Tack, and Jimmy Neutron. I only really watch SpongeBob. I don't know a lot about the others. Serious Sam, Next Encounter, so it's Serious Sam 2. Awesome games, the Serious Sam games. Over the top, dark, just awesome. Star Wars Bounty Hunter, awesome game. I loved playing this back in the day. It's nice to see Jango Fett has shined, because again, like Boba Fett, you didn't really see him shine in the movie, but you wanted to see more of him because he was a badass, and this game does that quite well. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, probably my second favourite Tony Hawk game. You can actually be Jango Fett in this game. You can unlock Jango Fett, so it makes me wonder, did like I don't know, maybe these games came out around the same time, I don't know. State of Emergency, awesome game, Rockstar, over the top. You just go around destroying things, killing people. You just create chaos. I want to get the second one. I've heard the second one quite good as well. Awesome game. Spyro and the Dragonfly. I love Spyro. This game's good. Good Spyro game. Good sequel. I prefer the ones on PS1. My most memorable thing about Spyro is the noise it makes when you collect the gems, and this one you can get different like breaths, like you can breathe ice, bubbles, like electric, so it's nice to have different. Sonic Mega Collection Plus, this is probably the ultimate Sonic collection. It comes with the first Sonic, second, third, fourth, some Game Gear ones. Awesome to have this. It's pretty much on every system, but it's nice to have this version. Canis Cadem Edit, an awesome game. This is, if you don't know what this is Bully, but this is the original. Canis Cadem Edit is the original. Bully was the remade version with some extra features. This is the original. Awesome game. Really recommend playing, not necessarily this one, but Bully. Scholarship Edition on Xbox 360. Awesome game. Check it out. Resident Evil Outbreak. Not a bad Resident Evil game, but it's not very good. It's okay. I'll give it an okay. The game I played a lot of as a kid, Seek and Destroy. I don't normally play tank games, but I used to play this so much as a kid. I used to love doing the party modes. There were some party modes you could do, and I used to love playing this game as a kid. Awesome tank fighting game. This I consider the first Dynasty Wars, because the first one was on PS1, but it was a 1 versus 1 fighting game, and this is what I consider the first one. Awesome. Really showed off how this was a launch title. It really showed off how the PS2 worked. Showed off the power of the PS2. Just all those characters on screen. It just blew people away. Truck Racing 2. Not a lot to say about that. Another shitty game. Mummy Returns. Terrible game. I wouldn't pay more than that for it. I'll probably do a shitty review on that. It's not very good. Rocky Legends. It's an okay fighting game. It's nice to get all the different characters from Rocky, but it's not that great of a game. Conflict Vietnam. Obviously, the Conflict series is a tactical game. This isn't bad. I don't really get into the Conflict game. Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood. This is a good World War II shooter. This is a it's more tactical based shooter. Space Invaders Anniversary comes with a bunch of 9 different versions of Space Invaders. Pretty good to have if you like Space Invaders. Lord of the Rings Third Age. This is a RPG. Pretty much you're playing as you're playing behind the main story of Lord of the Rings series, but you're basically behind them, so you're following them. My favourite game of all time, Time Splitters Future Perfect. Awesome game. I will do a review on this game. I can't say enough about this game, and I'm running out of time, so I don't want to sit here and talk about that. Not a very good game, Predator Concrete Jungle. It's okay, nothing great. Same with this, Rogue Eye, GoldenEye, Rogue Agent. Don't get this mixed up with the original GoldenEye. This is in a completely different game. Okay, but I think this had some issues. Shrek 2, really fun game actually. Really fun game to play multiplayer. Actually good, like, beat 'em up game. Fun, really fun. I used to play it a lot. Crash Nitro Kart. Obviously a sequel to the Crash Team Racing, one of my favourite kart racing games. Awesome game. The first Star Wars Battlefront. Awesome. Love this game to pieces. I prefer the second one, but this one is great as well. An awesome horror game, The Suffering. I wasn't sure if I had this, but I do. I love this game. Great game. Sarge's Hero 2's Army Men. I love Army Men games. This one isn't bad. Devil May Cry 2. I think this isn't got the... Oh, it does. Okay. I thought I had something that didn't have the right disc in it. I know I have a Devil May Cry 2 that has Monster Hunter promo disc and Shadow of the Colossus in it. Urban Reign, kind of a hidden gem. Not a bad fighting game actually. Pretty fun. It's hard though, it gets hard. Rumble Roses, it's like if you took Dead or Alive and made it into sort of a mix between a wrestling and this is only a 12, but it is pretty adult, if you know what I mean. And probably my probably one of the better games here, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Awesome game. I prefer San Andreas, but I played this a lot. So that's my PS2 collection. About 200 games here. Nice collection. I pick up PS2 games every now and then. When I see them, I'll pick them up all the time. I pick up everything for the PS2 with Xbox and GameCube. I tend to go for exclusives, but if they're cheap, I'll pick them up even if they ain't. So yeah, I mean, not bad. Nothing rare or nothing spectacular, but some nice stuff here. You know, like the Substance, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, my next video, I will probably do a video tomorrow. It will probably be my DVD box sets, or maybe PC games. I might do PC games because I know where they are. So anyway, I'm going to be having to put all these away now. It's going to take forever, but thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you ever want me to do any gameplay on any games you've seen in my collection, let me know, because when I learn how to do it, I will definitely do it. I will definitely be doing gameplay on this. So yeah, thanks. Take care.